Shadow's dark secret revealed. You ever notice your own shadow acting off? I always thought mine was just a trick of the light, until this morning when I caught it slipping across the kitchen floor before I even stood up from the couch. At first, I laughed it off, maybe the sun was just playing games with the blinds, but when I walked to the fridge and my shadow lingered stubbornly by the window, cold panic crept up my spine. All day, it trailed in places I hadn't stepped, stretching long fingers into rooms I hadn't entered, and every time I tried to catch it, it would flicker back to my heels, like a guilty pet. By noon, I started testing it, standing in the hallway and watching the shadow drift into the bathroom with the door closed. I called my mom, voice trembling, but she said I was just overtired. I wanted to believe her, but when I opened the bathroom door, my shadow was waiting for me, already sprawled on the tiles, as if it had been expecting me. I could swear it looked thicker, darker, almost pulsing. I tried switching off all the lights, but even in pitch black, I saw it, a smear darker than the dark, sliding along the walls. As evening fell, my phone started buzzing with missed calls from friends, none of whom I'd spoken to in weeks. Each time I glanced at the screen, my shadow seemed to pulse with anticipation, as if feeding on my dread. I barricaded myself in my bedroom, but the shadow seeped under the door, rising up along the sheets, pinning me to the mattress with icy weight. My limbs felt numb, paralyzed, and I could only watch as the shadow peeled itself from my body, standing upright beside my bed. I tried to scream, but the shadow pressed a chilling finger to my lips, mimicking my every thought and twitch, just seconds before I could move. It leaned in, whispering in a voice that sounded like my own, promising it wouldn't need to return anymore, because it had finally learned how to live without me. As it stepped away, I felt myself thinning, fading, like I was being erased from my own life, and all I could do was watch as my shadow walked out the door, leaving me behind in the empty dark.